And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Prescott now. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Hands it off. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Vaughn, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Prescott. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Counter play with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Play fake. Here's Love. He'll buy some time right. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 29 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start the drive with Vaughn. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Prescott yet again. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.